Good evening, everybody. This is Jagjot from Mindfulness Quest, and we are talking about Nisargadatta Maharaj's teaching from the book I Am That. And in this one, the questioner asks that he has visited Maharaj in the past and he had experienced states of calm, wonderful, but they are not lasting. And he says that these feelings and emotions, troubling emotions, come and go. So how can he make this feeling of bliss or peace permanent in the mind? And to that, Maharaj says that mind itself is characterized by movement. Mind means movement because the only way we know mind is through thought. Therefore, mind cannot make itself stable. If you try to force the mind to stop, then it is a futile exercise. That's why when you sit in meditation, you wander away to your thoughts. Random thoughts come up, and especially when you're sitting in meditation, more and more thoughts come up. And your awareness automatically shifts towards these thoughts and you start getting involved. But at some point the involvement gets cut off and then you come back to your original meditation technique, whatever you're doing, like breathing or chanting mantra, whatever. So but the problem here is that the questioner says that he's still not happy because the happiness for him is not lasting. Whatever he thinks that he should do, like maybe have children, run a good business and everything, but still he's not happy. So Maharaj says, I'll just read this out, what Maharaj says in his own words. He says, true happiness cannot be found in things that change and pass away. Pleasure and pain alternate inexorably. Happiness comes from the self and can be found in the self only. Find your real self, Swarupa, and all else will come with it. And this is very true. Once you get a glimpse of your true nature, it dissolves all the questions. And when the questions dissolve, the mind becomes sattvic or harmonious. And the stillness of mind is peace, is the ultimate happiness. So the questioner again asks Maharaj how this can be done. So Maharaj gives him a small prescription. Again, it's not to be taken as a method to make the mind still, but it is, say, a pointer from Maharaj. What, the thing that can be done about it if your mind is too much restless. He says, refuse all thoughts except one, the thought, I am. The mind will rebel in the beginning, but with patience and perseverance, it will yield and keep quiet. Once you are quiet, things will begin to happen spontaneously and quite naturally without any interference on your part. So all the cause of identification is the I thought which attaches itself to the objects of the world. So I am happy, I am sad, I am excited, I am feeling this, I am feeling that, I am feeling sexual, I am feeling happy, I am feeling sad. All these objects, these mental thoughts, these feelings, emotions, the I sense binds to it because it has a binding nature, and that becomes the cause of our suffering. Now, it is not to say that we have to break this relationship or this identification. We don't have to break this identification. We simply have to observe or see this identification for what it is. When we closely see how we are attached to people and things around us, automatically a sense of disidentification begins to come up. It doesn't mean that you stop loving people who are around you. It simply means that that obsessive quality of, you know, acquiring somebody as an object of your gratification, that kind of thing disappears. That obsession disappears. Because when you witness this identification, they break down. They lose their energy. And what is left is the I thought. The thought I am, which is an impersonal vertical thought. It is not the thought of an individual. This is to be remembered here. And of course, the mind will agitate. It will protest. Mind does not like that. Mind likes movement. It wants to go into fantasies. It wants to go into future. It wants to go into the dead past. Because that's how it sustains itself. When it goes into the dead past, it brings up stories from the past. This happened to me, that happened to me, oh poor me, my life. When it goes into the future, it fantasizes something else. Oh, I wish I get that. I get money, I get fame, then I'll do this, then I'll do that. You know, there is a never-ending list of desires that never satisfy. And it keeps going on and on and on. The mind keeps chattering on and on and on. The monkey mind, you see. So Maharaj says that stay with the thought I am. Only one thought you have to stay with is I am. And slowly you will get what he's trying to say. And this takes time, it takes patience, it takes perseverance. But this is not suggested as a practice, as a forceful practice that one day, every hour you have to do this. No, this is not what Maharaj is suggesting. He's saying whenever moments of calm or, remembrance comes up to be in the thought of I am, then you practice it. Whenever you remember to do it, then do it. In simple words, For example, you get up in the morning, you're doing your work, and all of a sudden you remember that that you don't want to do anything, you just want to be in a particular place. Then suspend everything, stop all activity, and be with that thought. Be with your being, in other words. And over time, this starts happening naturally. It starts happening spontaneously. And the movement of mind reduces. And as the movement of mind reduces, the happiness or peace is the natural outcome. So this is what Maharaj was discussing with this questioner. And but the questioner still had doubts, which we will continue in the next episode. But I think this much is okay for now. I'll see you next time. Take care and bye.